Hello gamers, Pet here. Welcome to Learn Dota 2 with Pet episode with Keeper of the Light version 2. That means there is another version, an older version, an obsolete version of this guide. The idea with Learn Dota 2 with Pet, this whole show, is to try to learn Dota 2 together. Basically, I'm going to pick a hero and I'm trying to play it as best I can. And I will try to provide you with the basic info with Dota, with this hero. Then you're going to give me your suggestions by posting in the comments below or by emailing me. And then the next time I'm going to play this hero, I'm going to do a better job, or I'm going to try a different build and, you know, other stuff like this. So the first version of this guide was made in June 16, 2013. Right now is actually 23 March 2014, so it happened some time, you know. And I started recording and I'm starting to cough, so classic, and I haven't prepared because my water is not here. Anyway, I'm going to play Keeper of the Light, also known as Ezalor, also known as the old dude, also known as Gandalf, or however you want to call it. And I'm going to be on the bottom lane. Now this game has been played about 8 days ago or 9 days ago, so I kind of forgot what happened, but I do remember that I did a good job, I think. So the other player in my team, let's see if we are going to be able to get Crystal Maiden open. We are going back because we don't want to risk this, but the game just started, so it's no point on dying stupidly. You can always kill her later. Now we are playing with Nyx Assassin that's on the bottom lane with me. I totally forgot about this, to be honest. I also totally forgot that we were playing with a lone druid who was doing jungle. We have Ricky who's on top. And we have me as Keeper of the Light, and then we also have an Invoker who's mid. And honestly, I don't really remember this game. Maybe it's not the right game that I'm supposed to guess. Maybe I'm supposed to guess another game with Keeper of the Light. Because if I remember correctly, Ricky gets superbly countered by Bounty Hunter and by Bloodseeker. So Ricky was an amazing bad pick, like huge pick. And I do remember talking, we were actually chatting. It is a pure pop game. That I played. I remember one of the guys were American. He was like, yeah dude, Ricky retard, bad playing, but he was kind of okay, you know. It's kind of weird with Americans. Somehow with Russians, when you play with Russian and they suck, you will be like, you don't understand them anyway, but with Americans you understand them, and it's like even more annoying something. So I managed to land the first blood on Crystal Maiden. It was decent harassment overall. I got decent amount of money, and I do believe I will upgrade the courier at minute 3. As I've said, I don't really remember what happened in this game exactly, which is a good thing in a way, because it's like I'm guessing the game. It's feeling fresh to me. One thing that I'm doing lately with supports is trying to carry a town portal scroll with me early on. Normally by this time I would be like, yeah, just complete my magic wand. But there is no point to complete a magic wand. And since I also have money, I also decided to just get a bracer in order to survive. I believe there was another logic behind this. And I'm getting, okay, this is not the game where I'm upgrading the courier at minute 3. There's another game. It happened a couple of times. So anyway, the reason why I got a bracer is because we are playing versus a bounty who can gank us, and then its anti-mage is also pretty risky because he can blink into it. Then you also have Crystal Maiden, she can just, you know, frostbite, anti-mage goes in, and then bam, and then you are dead. So I said, okay, I just want to be safer, I'm going to get a bracer. And you see how low they are again. I'm going to try to do this again. Let's see if I'm going to land the last hit. And I did another kill. And this is the magic of Keeper of the Light. You are seeing a pretty good example right now, actually. I'm 2-0, so in theory you want to leave the kills to the carry. In this situation, Nyx, who's actually more of a ganker, but also a carry, you know, because he needs farm to be useful. So, you know, it happened. It's not like I kill steal, it just, they were there. So, just keep that in mind. Anyway, Anyway, you saw some pretty classic examples on what Keeper of the Light can do with his first spell, Illuminate. And this is the spell, Illuminate, basically. It's a channeled spell that means that you cannot move while you cast it. If you move, it will simply interrupt itself. So, this is the thing. The max channel time at level 1 is 2 seconds. So basically you will channel the spell for 2 seconds and it will deal 100 damage per second. It doesn't matter at what level. The thing is that at level 4 of the spell, you can channel of a total of 5 seconds. That means 500 damage that you can do with that Illuminate. The thing is that you need to stay there for 5 seconds. And one thing that Keeper of the Light is doing, and he's always trying to go into anyway, right now I'm still watching around. I'm going top, I believe, for a gank or something. No. I'm going top to help Ricky because Ricky can't really farm with Bounty and Broadmother on the same line. And you will see me getting, you see, they don't know that I'm here and I'm trying to hide myself. And I'm trying to go in the woods and I will try to cast a full second Illuminate. No, not a full cast Illuminate in order to deal a lot of damage to them. So I'm trying to go to level 4 now so I can cast a level 2 Illuminate. And you see I'm doing it, but I believe I will miss everything right now. So that was pretty crappy from me. Yeah. Good job, Pat, right? So anyway, that's basically, these are the 2 spells that you will level up. Illuminate, and then the 3rd spell called Chakra Magic, which basically you spend mana to give mana to someone else, including you. You can give mana to yourself. And look how stupid Pet is. And Pet died. Bravo, Pet, bravo. Maybe this was the wrong game to cast, and I'm supposed to cast a game where we are winning, and this is actually a game where we are losing. I totally forgot. Anyway, the thing is that I managed to, that was so stupid, and I'm not even sure what I was doing there. What the hell, what did I do there? I'm not sure. I think I was trying to hide to cast an Illuminate or something like that. And look, Ricky is getting killed. Why? Because he can be seen by Bounty Hunter, because we have a Bloodseeker in the game, and Bloodseeker with his ability, I'm not sure which one of it, he can spot basically, Thirst. He can spot heroes who are below 50% health. All over the map. He can see them. All over the map. So keep that in mind. When you see a Bloodseeker in your game and in your opponent team, he will be able to see if you are low, even if you are invisible. So basically this is Chakra Magic. You go 1 point in Illuminate, then 2 points in Chakra Magic, then at level 4 again a point in Illuminate. Why? Because even if you spam your Illuminate, you won't have mana for yourself to spend on Chakra Magic to give money on yourself, because it will cost you, look, bam, pretty good spot with Illuminate, pretty good hit, you see. It's cost 45 mana to give mana to someone else, even when it's on yourself. And at level 4 you will give 300 mana to someone else. This is one of the reasons why I love this hero. He's a support for once, so I can just relax. Illuminate is amazing to deal shitload of damage, look like I just did right now, to people. And then you have you don't have mana problems. Third, because of the Illuminate, you can easily farm creeps, and you will see it later, which of course sometimes is not ideal because you will push the line. But anyway, the idea with this hero is that this is also a pusher, and it's also pretty fun. It's later, if you are successful somehow, you will be able to build boots of travel, so you can go to lanes and push them, and then go back to base and stuff like that. So as you can see, I'm basically hiding in those 3 and trying to cast again, because I know that Broodmother is around, and bam, I hit her again, and I hit Bounty Hunter again. So it's very, very annoying for them. It's very, very hard for them to gank. So let's see. You see, good stun by Nyx, and I'm casting Illuminate, and I stopped and I got a kill. The reason why I did that is because Broodmother went invisible, and she was out of the range of that sentry, so she would have just get away. So I used a spell that I knew that she would hit her. I also didn't leave the spell to fully channel for 2 seconds, because by the time the 2 seconds end, she will be too far, and I knew for a fact that 1 second is enough for me to kill her, because I knew that she was pretty low. So you can actually stop. You can start casting Illuminate, and bam, right click someone else, and you will stop, and then the spell will go not fully channeled, and you will still deal the channel time that you waited for, right? Hopefully you understood that. It's not really that hard. Now the second spell, which is basically you always level this last, it's called Mana Leak. Basically it's like, Oh, look, this was so bad for me. But he didn't use this on me. He used this on, and I'm not helping him. What? Why? Oh, I'm silenced. I'm silenced. No, I was using that useless anyway. So I'm going away, trying to get away. I was like, I'm not sure what's happening and why I didn't help him out, but I was silent. So Ricky got a kill, which is still okay. Broodmother is going to die. I'm fully channeling this, but she survived somehow because I wanted to fully channel. That was stupid. That was stupid. I should have stopped. But I wanted. This is the reason I didn't stop to kill Broodmother, because I hoped that Ricky is going to land the kill, the last hit, because Ricky needs far. And this was a bad decision here. I should have just be realistic, you know, and just go for the kill, because then Broodmother would have been dead right now, and Ricky was dead anyway, because that's Bloodseeker right there. So I'm also getting another pack of Sentry Wards because I want to spot Bounty and Broodmother on top. So you see, it's kind of a game that's not really going that well in a way. Like it's 6-7 for us, but overall it's not really good because Ricky got like no farm. Even at his 4-2, I'm 3-2. Invoker not really that good. Let's actually put up the last hit and denies, and you will see that actually Bounty did its 5 last hits for Bounty. That sucks. But you see, Ricky's dying again, and there are 3 people on top. I did land a full illuminate. No, not a full illuminate, but it was pretty good, I believe. Then Invoker came to help. I'm giving mana to Invoker. And this is a good thing, you know, to give mana to Invoker. We saw Bounty because I bought, you know, Sentry Ward, and this is why Sentry Wards are super important. And this is why some heroes like Ricky are called noob heroes, because usually Ricky's managed to land a lot of kills. Ricky's managed to land a lot of kills, and they become overpowered if you let them, and if you don't buy Sentry Wards. Same thing happens with Broodmother, same thing happens with Bounty Hunter. Just buy Sentry Wards and they won't be able to do anything. Not only that, but they will think that I'm invisible right now, totally safe right now, and then you go bam, stun, and he's dead. And now we are basically trying to get this tower down, because it's kind of safe for Broodmother overall, and Ricky can't farm anyway on top, and he went on bottom right now. I'm also going bottom with a TP. I'm also getting Mechanism, because that's basically the second item you're going to get. And as boots, as a choice is Tranquil Boots right now, because it's pretty good with 90 movement speed, and then you will also get 4 armor, which is also very good for Keeper of the Light, who by the way is super squishy. Like, look how much health I have, like 800. Even with the Bracer 800, keep that in mind. I'm trying to get away right now. I already used Illuminate and I died. And Invoker is there. Ricky is behind, not doing anything. But I do believe he just came in, and he will die anyway, because can't do anything right now. So this is starting to be like a really bad game. So if somehow we win, if this was the game that I supposed to cast, that's going to be good, because it's going to be an interesting game overall. I do believe, I do remember that I played good, and the American guy said that I did a good job. In a game where Ricky played like crap, because it was an amazing, not like the person was crap, or the hero was crap in the situation where you have blood, Bounty Hunter. And let me explain the reason why the Bounty Hunter counters Ricky is because Bounty Hunter has this spell, the ultimate called Track, which will basically, if you put Track on Ricky, everybody will be able to see Ricky when he's invisible because of the Track, because that's what Track is doing. And we also have Nyx, Assassin, who's also an invisible hero. So he's trying to pick. Oh my god, what a bad stun, what a bad stun. But I did land an Illuminate, I did some low damage, some good damage, and Ricky was there. And I also managed to pound the Ultimate, so that was good, and Ricky got a kill. But the Invoker spell missed. Let's see if I'm going to be able. I'm landing a full one, and I missed. But Ricky got a kill, but I almost missed. I missed pretty bad. Well, not almost, I missed, but it was very close. I've let the spell to load fully, because I wanted to actually get the creeps, because we are pushing this tower right now, and as you saw, the tower fell down. And I'm buying wards, and I'm kind of the only support, and I'm usually very annoyed when I'm the only support, because I usually I can't get kills as a support, because I need to leave the kills to to the carry. I can't last hit because I need to leave the last hit to the carry. Then I need to buy wards, and I need to buy mechanism, which is very important item, and everyone should have a mechanism by minute 20. So this is one of the things. With Keeper of the Light you can land useful kills. Second, if you really want to farm, you can just land a full Illuminate, and you can just kill a full creep wave, and you will deal you will get a lot of money. So it's kind of a fun hero, a fun support hero. This is why I like it. So let's see what's going to happen. We are still trying to push bottom, and again, if this is the first episode you are watching, I'm not casting the game, I'm casting my perspective. This is why I'm not really switching around and moving the camera freely. Now let's talk about the ultimate, because you see you have this ultimate, and when you activate this you gain 2 more spells. Oh my god, this hero is so complicated. Well, not really. Let's see what's going to happen here. I used the mechanism, they got healed. We still have someone behind us. We were kind of undecided on who to kill, and we were just moving around. And, so basically this is it. You activate the illumination, which the duration is 40 seconds, and it's costing 100 mana, right? And you gain these 2 spells. One thing, this will allow you to, as I've said, illuminate is a channel spell. You need to not move in order for you to channel the spell, like I'm doing right now. I can't move right now. With illuminate, you can cast it, and then you can move. And then there will be like a ghost that only you can see, that's going to continue channeling that, and you can, if you still want to stop it, you just press Q again, and then it will stop. I believe I will use it later. An example on why this is useful: you are being chased by angry mobs, right? And you are running. You activate Illuminate, and then you cast Illuminate in front of you, in the direction where you are running. You don't turn back. Like I saw people do this mistake, and the reason why you do it like that is because you are let's see, I'm running down, and while these channels, this is an old school build for Bloodseeker with 4 staff. Anyway, let's see what's going to happen right now. Boom, finding that hit something. I believe I will die anyway. Yes, I died. So let's say I'm running on top. I cast Illuminate on top. Free camera. We don't care about what's happening right now. I'm running top, right? That way. I'm casting Illuminate on top. Then by the time that they will chase me, they will be in range of Illuminate. If I turn around, they will simply move back from the Illuminate, right? If I draw on the table, I cast it like this, I move up. And then by the time they are here, and then by the time the Illuminate finish, they will be here, and they will not be caught by the Illuminate. But if I cast it in front of me where I'm running, they will be caught in the Illuminate. So you can do some pretty good kills like that, because they might be low, they might think I'm going to get a kill, then you catch them in the Illuminate, and then maybe you do a right click, maybe a hero of yours, an ally of yours comes, and then he lands a last hit, so it's good overall. So I might be doing this later. Anyway, kind of a long explanation that you probably got in the first thing. Anyway. So basically these are the 2 spells that you will get with Illuminate. It's called Recall, and basically after a short delay teleports the target friendly hero to your location. If the target friendly hero takes player base damage during this time, the ability is interrupted. So basically you are here, you have a guy at the fountain, you will be able to recall it to your position after a short delay. It's usually a spell that's not really used in pubs, mainly because in order to use this you need communication, and some people are not really aware of their surroundings, and they will be, I think I'm in the base right now, and then bam, and you teleport them in the middle, and they still think they are in the base and they are not doing anything, or stuff like that. So that's why you need to communicate when you're using Recall, but it can be very, very powerful. Second, a very, very important spell that can save your ass is called Blinding Light. So basically, in a pretty long, in a pretty big radius, it says this: a blinding light flashes over the target area, knocking back and blinding targets in the area, causing them to miss attacks. So basically, miss chance 80%. A knockback distance, it's 250. Anyway, the idea is that they will miss 80% of their attacks, which is awesome. The thing is that because they get knockback, if you're trying to run away and do this on them, they will be knockback, and maybe you can escape, or if they channel the spell, they will be knocked back, and they will stop the channeling spell, and you know, all that kind of stuff. And you will probably see me use this. You see, they are basically trying to come here, and but they managed to avoid my illuminate, and trying to stop their push. Basically, this is what I'm doing right now. And I also put a point in Mana Leak, which basically Mana Leak is the reverse of a Bloodseeker ultimate. Basically, you give it on someone, and if that person is moving away, they will lose mana. If they move away, if they don't move away, they will not lose mana. The thing with this is that if they run out of mana and they are trying to run away, they will be stunned. So yeah, it's useful to put it in a game where you are playing versus Timber, and you put you simply Mana Leak Timber, and you engage to him when he's trying to run away with his I forgot the name of the spell, with the chain, you know, that he's hitting the trees. He will basically Mana Leak, and that's useful. So anyway, it's 15 to 21, so I think this was the game that I was trying to guess. As you see, I'm still using Illuminate. We are basically pushing middle right now, and I believe that the next item that I'm going to get is 4 stuff. Let's see. I believe it's 4 stuff. And there's the 4 stuff. And the reason why you get 4 stuff is mainly for the, you know, extra intelligence, which is useful, and 10 hit points regeneration, which is, let's say, it's useful. The thing is that if you activate 4 stars on yourself, you will be able to escape. So again, this is one of the things with Keeper of the Light. Even right now at level 11, I have 1000 hit points, which is very, very little. You see, I'm casting Illuminate, and Illuminate is being casted right now while I was able to move around. That was because of the Illuminate. And I also use Blinding Light because it's on cooldown. So this is why I prefer to get 4 staffs. Sometimes I also get Ewuls just for extra speed, so I will be like super fast. But in this situation I said, okay, 4 staff might be useful because even I'm kind of playing versus you know, Bloodseeker, so maybe Ewuls would have been interesting for extra movement speed, so he won't be able to, you know, cast it on me, or if he casts it on me and he tries to come to right click me, I will just cyclone him, and then I will just wait a bit for that to run away or something. I don't know. That's the decision I took to get 4 staff. So anyway, I was starting to say about Tranquil Boots a lot of minutes ago. You get Tranquil Boots basically because of the 90 movement speed, which is a lot. Because of the armor and because of the hit points regeneration, which is also a lot. And the thing is that if you auto attack, the boots become normal boots, and you won't have that extra speed, the regeneration, and so on. The thing is that with Keeper of the Light, you don't plan to right click anyway, because you leave the farm to the carry. So this is why those boots are very, very good in general. So Ricky is there. Bam, we managed to kill Broodmother. So things are going pretty well overall. I remember me doing a good job, so I'm not sure. Surprisingly, I'm getting Lincoln Sphere. This is like the first time I'm getting this item on Keeper of the Light. And the decision behind this was why? Maybe because of the ultimate of the Bloodseeker, or something like that. I was trying to improvise a little bit. I was like, what item should I get? But we were kind of pushing already, so I decided not to go directly for Boots of Trevor. Look, I'm moving away. I can... the illumination is casting right now, and you basically see like a ghost version of you. The enemies will only see that blinding light. So just be careful with that. You see? They will only see that lighting there. Again, full casted illumination. We are getting the barracks down. So yeah, with Lincoln, basically mana regeneration, which is okay. As I said, you don't really need mana, but when you are playing Keeper of the Light, your allies will always be like, give me mana, and you will be sometimes like, I need mana for myself so I can spam illumination. You will also need to be careful when you cast illumination, because you don't really, whenever you hit creeps with the illuminate, basically you are pushing the line, and sometimes it's not really a good idea to push the line, so you need to make sure you are not hitting the creeps. Second, you will get a lot of less hits with the illuminate, and you might actually want to leave the... you see, I saved my ass with the 4-staff, and now I'm doing a very bad cast of the Illuminate because I'm missing everyone. But I still cast it fully because maybe they will be getting in the range, but it didn't happen. so yeah, you see, but that was Bending Light, and the Crystal Maiden was pushed, and Ricky died, but I managed to kill the Crystal Maiden with the Illumination. Anyway. So yeah, basically that was the idea with the ultimate, with the Lincoln Sphere, to get more stats, some region, because you know, if I get region, I won't be needing to cast Chakra Magic on myself, and I will just get it on Invoker, on Nyx, on persons who need mana. So yeah, I'm not even sure if I managed to complete the Lincoln Sphere to see if it's going to be useful or not. So I signaled them that there is an illusion, so an invisibility rune, and no one was around, so I just took it, and I'm trying to... You see, I'm looking and thinking... Well, actually... Oh, never mind, I'm actually going directly for the Boots of Travel and not for the Lincoln Sphere. Lincoln Sphere was just an idea, I believe. But then I said, okay, screw it. It might be useful to just get Boots of Travel so I can help my team and push the lines. So right now I'm scouting. I kind of know that they don't have gems because, you know, pub. And that was stupid. You see that was Binding Light. They are missing a lot of their attacks. Then I use 4-staff and I'm trying to get away right now, and that was stupid for me. What was I thinking? Like, really, what was I thinking? You see, I casted it in front of me in case I wouldn't die and they would chase me. What was I thinking? I still need to work on those. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, let's do it, and then I die and I'm like, that was
Radiant structures are fortified.
So I'm still putting Lincoln Sphere down. Funny. So I'm still trying to maybe get it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Interesting choice. Yeah, I should have gotten a wool. Yeah, a wool. Maybe. I'm not sure. The reason, well, Invoker got a wool, which is awesome for him because of the extra speed and the region anyway. But look, basically...
Radiant's top tower
Dotseeker casted the ultimate on Invoker, and Invoker cycloned himself. Report Ricky Pickers. I'm not sure if they are really mad on Ricky because Ricky is 13-5. I mean, come on, it was like an incredible bad pick with Ricky, but they didn't bother to buy any freaking Sentry Wards. And I know that because my Sentry Wards were still alive, and if they bought Sentry Wards, they will see my Sentry Wards and they will destroy mine. But anyway, half of the film fitted him and you suck, Ricky. Anyway, I placed that. I finally got rid of the Sentry Ward because it was kind of pointless right now to keep it in my inventory. And I'm still looking at what you see how much money I got. Oh my god, so much money. So much money. So they are talking, and then we are moving around, and it's kind of straightforward. Look, I got the wards, and I'm going to put the wards because hey, I have money, because Keeper of the Light gets a lot of less hits. And I've seen this is the hero that I'm having the second most game played. The first is Axe, I believe. But I've seen a lot of bad Keeper of the Light players, and again, I'm not saying that I'm a good Keeper of the Light player, but at least when I'm playing it, I feel very comfortable with him, and I know some secrets, with him, and I need to work on my Dota general decision making. But I've seen Keeper of the Light that basically went Dagon, like level 1 at Dagon first item. Like got normal boots and then Dagon, which was useless. And actually I talked with someone, and that someone, or maybe it was in the comments of the first video, and I said the same thing in the first video, was that and a guy said, tell it to my friend always builds Dagon on Keeper of the Light because he says he's a nuker. He's more of a pusher, like a nuker. Well, Nuker is usually a hero that can nuke fast, like high damage very very fast. While Illuminate, it's true, it does a lot of huge damage, but it's doing it very very slow. So I don't see how he can be a nuker. Anyway, you saw that I teleported top. I got some less hits, some more less hits because I got like 2 creep waves. Now we are pushing the top while they are fighting on bottom. Not sure why, but we did got their mid. Again, channeling, but I only got like. At this point, you see, it's like no point on doing this because maybe the lone druid needs farm with his pair and himself so he can get better items. So I'm selling my wand because wand is pointless right now, and I'm getting the mana regeneration because I don't need health regeneration because I do have plenty of health regeneration. Well, not anymore since I got boots of travel, but it's still okay.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So, kind of straightforward. So what do we learn in this game? I remember the game being somehow better, but it started pretty bad. With the Ricky pick, we were kind of like, shit, this is a lost game. But somehow we managed to do it. I did manage to get some early kills early on, and this allowed me to buy Bracer, which somehow made me a little bit more survivable. And I did die mainly of my mistake and not because of my low health. Like I was caught off foot a couple of times. So right now I was like, what am I doing? And I just remembered that I had the boots of travel, but I could have been teleported that fast. I mean, that I require at least 2 seconds, right? And he force-staffed me much sooner. But anyway. What else? We learned that you need sentry wards, and because I bought sentry wards and I went top to help Ricky, Ricky did manage to land a couple of kills. Crystal Maiden is an example of why they lost. Why? Because no mechanism. Like, okay, she has a bracer. Okay, she's here. She has more survivability. She has 4 stuff. Okay. Urn of Shadows, well, strength, so she has more strength. But again, where's the mecha? Not here on anti-mage, not here on bounty. Oh, never mind, sorry. A bounty with mechanism. Wow. A bounty with mechanism. That's weird. Why would bounty get mechanism? Maybe because Crystal Maiden didn't got mechanism. That's a reason. But otherwise, I mean, 5 to attributes and 5 armor. That's not really that useful. I mean, if you want armor, you might be getting a medallion, which is also even more useful because you cast it on someone and they get -7 armor, and you will be able to high damage them even faster because you got a Desolator who Desolator is giving -7 armor. So that's weird. Then you get Bloodseeker who's kind of crap in a way, but he got kills, he got 11 kills. And then you got Broodmother who... Let's see the stats. This was a pretty short game. I can't believe to lose to these noobs. I mean, we the noobs? If we are the noobs, in a way you could say that we are the noobs because we got a Ricky in our team in a situation and an XSS in a situation where there are 2 invisible heroes and they have 2. But if we are noobs and you're losing to some noobs, what's that making you? What are you then? Huh? So, Broodmother. These are all the items of that Broodmother has. Even 8, 9. She has Monkey Kimbar, Vladimir's. And that's it. Weird. And then Bloodseeker with 4 staff. That was... the idea with force is that you put Rapture on someone and then you force them yourself. And then you will deal damage because they get 4 staff. So it's like they are traveling. But besides that... Nyx Assassin managed to get Dagon level 5, which is very, very good, and he did some decent kills. Arcane Boots, okay. Lone Druid got, well, You can't see the bear items, but never mind. Ricky got assault cuirass, diffusal blade, phase boots. Okay, I got my items. Invoker got boots of travel and got his item. He got Necronomicon, which is useful, you know. But Jesus Christ, how can they lose like this? Maybe Anti-Mage didn't got farm at the same time. Well, Crystal Maiden 212 in a way. So why didn't... Who started to get Mechanism? Yeah, she started directly with Earn. Because she bought two Gauntlets of Strength. You see, Bounty is buying Sentry Wards. When Bounty has to buy his own Sentry Wards, that's bad. So they got some Sentry Wards, okay. Sorry. So later, minute 16, minute 18. In minute 18... Yeah, in minute 18... Bounty is starting to build Mechanism. Wow. And he's 2-2. So I honestly haven't felt the... I remember a game when I played Keeper of the Light. Where there was Bounty or Nyx. I believe it was Nyx. So basically they are two Genki heroes. They go invisible and when they come out, you are dead, right? And I do remember having fear because Nyx is around and I don't know where Nyx is, and Nyx is always coming after the low target, which in my case was Keeper of the Light. And the team always kind of went by itself. Like, I was middle, and then when they went jungle, I was like, guys, wait for me. And then Nyx came out, poof, stun, you're dead. I haven't felt that pressure. Like, where is Bounty? Bounty might kill me. I was like completely safe. So anyway, thank you guys for watching the second episode with Keeper of the Light. Hopefully you've learned something from it and from overall. I've learned something from it, that I need to be more careful with my positioning, especially when you're playing Keeper of the Light. Maybe with some heroes you can be over aggressive, like X. Some of my best games when I'm playing X and I'm like, yeah, come at it, come at me, you know, come at X, come and get it, yeah, come and get it. But with Keeper of the Light, just chill. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.